Hello, I'm Kaleb from Teta Robotics. In this video, I'll explain how to connect your force measurement unit for the Flight Stand 500 to the Flight Stand software and how to configure it to read thrust and torque. You'll need your force measurement unit, which I have here in this table for ease of demonstration, but for you will likely be mounted to your flight stand, 7 TRRS cables, and the data acquisition unit you'll be using, connected and powered. We're going to start by connecting the amplifier unit to the data acquisition unit. Take the cables and connect them in order from 1 to 7 to the data acquisition unit and amplifier unit like so. Before we head over to the computer, we're going to note the calibration code that can be found on top of the amplifier unit, which in this case is K7V7E, as well as the serial number of the data acquisition unit we've connected the amplifier to, which in this case is 957F0D8F. Moving over to the flight stand software now, we can see the two data acquisition units we have connected here in the hardware list. We're going to navigate to the input transformations menu. At the bottom of the page, you'll find this calibration code box. This is where we will put the calibration code we found on top of the amplifier unit earlier. Once it has been entered, press load and the thrust and torque transformations should appear in the list. We're going to start with the thrust by clicking on it in the list. On this page, we'll now assign the inputs by clicking on the drop down next to A and selecting the voltage general analog input for the data acquisition unit that matches the serial number we noted earlier. The serial number will only be shown if we have more than one acquisition unit connected. If you only have the one connected to the amplifier unit plugged in, well, in this menu, you can just assign the inputs in order. Now we will repeat this process for formula inputs B through G with analog inputs 2 through 7. Once they've all been entered, press save and you'll be returned to the list of transformations. We're going to repeat this process for the torque transformations now. Click on the torque in the list and assign the inputs A through F to analog inputs 1 through 7, ensuring again that the DAQ serial number matches the one on the case we wired to the amplifier board earlier. Once complete, we will press save. Finally, we're going to tear the transformations by pressing the tear sensors button in the top right corner of the screen. To check we've connected everything correctly and map the inputs accordingly, we can place a known weight on the load measurement unit and check that it matches. In our case, we're using a 5 kilogram weight, and we can see in the software that it is reading 5 kilograms of force for thrust. I hope this video has been useful. If you have any questions, you can leave us a comment on this video or contact our team. Thanks for watching.